first ever Nation 6 podcast. I'm here with Rhythm, and I'm here with Visiion. How y'all doing today?
I'm good. How you doing?
Doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking.
That's good. So, what y'all want to start out with? What y'all have on your minds today?
Then maybe the next Call of Duty and World War II and everything like that.
I think that would be a good topic to start off with.
Yeah.
All right. So, World War II, I'm actually excited for it. You know, it's going back to the old roots, so I'm actually hyped, and I feel like it's going to be a really good game after, you know, the whole scandal of Infinite Warfare being as bad as it was and nobody really wanted to play it. I think going back to the boots on the ground, old school type of Call of Duty is good for everybody. I mean, I know for me it's going to be good because I grew up on, like, I started at COD 4, so moving from COD 4, so I think the new Call of Duty should be a good one.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
it's
I think
it's gonna be like a lot more slower paced and everything like that. It's not gonna be like fast paced, jumping around and abusing the power to jump around. Like I saw like a lot of people abusing the power to jump around and get advancements in battle, which I thought was pretty stupid. Except it was especially hard for like snipers because you had to worry about a lot more than just jumping a couple feet. It was like 20 feet off the ground, and it was just harder to snipe because people would spam that all the time.
Yeah, I started off, I was never going with online gaming until I got Call of Duty 4. When I got Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, I was like, holy crap, like, this is new to me. And I just picked up on it easily, and then, like you said, when Advanced Warfare came out, I was like, what the hell is this? Like, this is not the Call of Duty I know. Like, me personally, if they were to make another Call of Duty, I want them to make, like, a Modern Warfare. Like, another Modern Warfare series just to continue that, because Modern Warfare is, like, the best Call of Duty series that was out. Black Ops 1 was pretty good. Black Ops 2 was pretty good. Black Ops 3, I couldn't get into the storyline. World War II, I think, I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty good from what I see so far. I'm hyped for zombies. I already saw a leaked trailer. Fuck. I mean, it looks amazing. I don't know. I think it's going to be going back to its roots, how it originally was. You know, boots on the ground. I love that. Like, that's why I always loved Call of Duty. I mean, I don't mind the boost jumping, but at the same time, it, like, ticks me off because there's a bunch of people flying around and everything. You're like, what the fuck? I can't shoot them. But, I'm excited for World War II. And I hope it's going to be the best Call of Duty that they make. And yeah.
Best Call of Duty? I don't think it'll be the best Call of Duty. I mean, I'm biased because I know I'm a Treyarch fanboy. I like Black Ops. Black Ops 2 is my favorite game of all time. Yeah. And then Black Ops 3. I can play Black Ops 3 more than Infinite Warfare. That's just a waste. I don't even really put it in my system. But yeah. I can play Black Ops 3 24/7. I can play Advanced Warfare. I'd rather play Advanced Warfare than Infinite Warfare. But World War II, I personally, the storyline, if how they say they're going to do it, they're saying they're going to keep it to as real as possible. If they do that and they keep it to how World War II actually was, then World War II storyline will be god tier. It's going to be amazing. And Michael Condrey, I feel like him and, what's the other guy's name? The guy... You know, because, you know, they made Dead Space. They made the original Dead Space. So, yeah. They said it's supposed to be zombies supposed to be as horrific as Dead Space. And if it is, zombies is gonna be a whole new thing. And I don't play zombies, but how they talking about zombies, how everybody's hyping up zombies, I'm really excited for the 20th. Yeah. Because I definitely want to go see the trailer. Because I want to, if it's supposed to be like Dead Space, it's gonna be a great zombie experience for people who never play zombies, people who like horror games, but they just, you know, zombies is not for them. But this game, if it's as good as they say it's supposed to be, then I'm excited for zombies. I might probably play something.
I love how this year they're like, because prior it wasn't like gory as some other games like Battlefield 1 or just any Battlefield game. To me, so I love how they're going back and not like pushing like sort of a kid version or like PG-13 version. They're actually going like full out 18 plus and everything like that. It's like going to be actual gore and actual horror, which is something I think has been missing from all Call of Duty games for a long time.
Yeah, honestly, if it's gonna be like real, like if it's gonna be like really scary, like fucking like Dead Space, like they're like gonna go with that type of scary, I'm excited for it because when I played Dead Space, dude, that game scared the crap out of me. That game was like, I was like, holy shit, what is this? That was like the scary back then. Now it's like horror games. Now to me, it's just like, alright, it's overplayed. Everything is just jump scares. There's nothing really new. I feel like this World War II Zombies is gonna be like a new chapter for horror, because if it's supposed to be the way they say it is, I think it's just gonna be amazing. Me personally, I love zombies, and well, to be honest, I love multiplayer more than I love zombies. But if it's gonna be the way they say it's gonna be, I'm for sure gonna play more zombies a lot more often.
Yeah, and also it's another thing to remember, they've had 3 years to work on this game since they released Advanced Warfare. So I think the expectations are extremely high because everyone that has even heard about this game have great expectations. Like it's like nothing this year is gonna basically top it. Of course, there's like other games that like have a bunch of hype, but this is like the coming back of Call of Duty. This is what we've been waiting for 3 years, and this is what we've wanted. So the expectations on this game is just it's gonna be hard to beat those expectations, but I don't think it's gonna be hard to meet those expectations.
My biggest question is Infinity Ward. I mean, they have 2 strikes on them. They have Ghost, and then they have Infinite Warfare.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have World War II coming out. Then we definitely we know Treyarch can probably go with Vietnam or maybe even a Modern Warfare title. They're not going back to boosting. But by that time, after we have World War II and then whatever Treyarch comes out with, what if we're tired of boots on the ground? We want something innovative again. What does Infinity Ward do? Because they're always the third team. They have to follow up, and they have 2 strikes on them already. They get one more. Who says Infinity Ward might get taken out that rotation?
Yeah.
I say they make another game like Black Ops 2, because Black Ops 2 was advanced, but it wasn't too advanced towards Infinite Warfare or Black Ops 3 even. So I think they make a game like Black Ops 2.
My personal opinion, I think if Infinity Ward was to make another Call of Duty, in my opinion, I feel like they should do something that's now, like what's going on right now in the world, what war's going on in the world right now with the guns. Like you know how certain games like Black Ops 2, they have all those guns that like are not really realistic. Like if you think about it, who the hell has an AN-94? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we don't have those type of guns. So my personal opinion, I think like they should just the Infinity Ward, like if they want to make something good, they should just do something that has to do with the world today, or use the machines we have now.
What I think Infinity Ward should do, and I'm just like everybody else, just go back and make Modern Warfare 4. I mean, Modern Warfare was your best title. You had Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. Then y'all left after Modern Warfare 3. Y'all went to Ghost, trash. Then y'all went to Infinite Warfare, probably the most hated Call of Duty ever. And we thought Ghost was the most hated Call of Duty, but then Infinite Warfare came out and just blew that away. They got the most dislikes on any Call of Duty trailer ever.
Any gaming trailer ever.
Yeah, gaming trailer ever. So you do that. Infinity Ward has 2 strikes on them. Now, let's say they can go Desert Storm. They can go the War on Terror right now. They can go pretty much anywhere because they know whatever they have to do, whatever time period they go, they got to go all out. They can't half-ass it like they did with Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare came out half-finished, no combat record, no leaderboards, but they had supply drops in them.
Yeah.
So, in Infinity Ward, unfortunately, they always come after Treyarch, and Treyarch has yet to make a bad game. Black Ops, World at War, amazing. Black Ops, 1, amazing. Black Ops 2, amazing. Black Ops 3, with the movement system, you rather play Black Ops 3 than Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare. So
it's the best out of the last 3 years, definitely.
Yeah. So when Ghost came out, everybody stopped playing Ghost, and what they do? They went back to Black Ops 2. Infinite Warfare came out. People play Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered for a little bit. They got tired of that, went back to Black Ops 3. So Treyarch knows that Infinity Ward will always help them keep their sales up, because they know Infinity Ward's making trash games right now, and everybody will go back and play Treyarch games. Plus, Treyarch got zombies, which everybody loves. Treyarch zombies. Everybody loves Treyarch. I mean, their story, Black Ops 3 story was bad. It was boring to me. I feel like it was really very repetitive. But you'd rather play Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2. People still play Black Ops 2 more than they play Infinite Warfare these days. So to me, it's crazy. Infinity Ward has to come out with something fresh and something new, and just go back to the roots of when they first came out with Modern Warfare. And that's the biggest thing for Infinity Ward to do.
Yeah, and I also think that, like, going back to what you said about Infinite Warfare being half finished, I think it's because they were focusing everything on Modern Warfare Mastered, because they saw how big of a bust everything was being with the advanced movement and everything. So they put all their time into Modern Warfare Mastered, so people don't absolutely quit. So they had something to look forward to. It wasn't like moving into the next Call of Duty. I think it was just them saving themselves and Call of Duty as a game. Because if they didn't, no one would be playing Infinite Warfare. No one would even buy it. So
I feel like they didn't care about Infinite Warfare after they got the whole what I don't even know. I know it was like probably like 4 or 5 million dislikes on that video alone, on that trailer.
Yeah.
I feel like they were like, why should we even really finish this game? Nobody's gonna play it. Let's just put this game out. People are gonna play Modern Warfare Remastered anyway. And what kills me the most about Infinite Warfare is Modern Warfare 2 all over again. From the maps, how many times can Terminal be remastered?
Yeah.
Terminal's been in Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, now Infinite Warfare. Then you have the intervention in Infinite Warfare. You have Rust in Infinite Warfare.
Yeah. Yep.
You have Afghan in Infinite Warfare. Like, all they trying to do is put the glory days into Infinite Warfare.
Yeah.
You can't do that. It's too late now.
Yeah,
You should have never done it in the first place.
Yeah, honestly, in my opinion, Infinite Warfare is one of the worst Call of Duties ever made. I would rather play Ghost, that, or Advanced Warfare more than I'll play Infinite Warfare, because I bought Infinite Warfare, I played for like a week, I'm like, man, I'm already done with this. Like, I'd rather play Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 movement system was amazing. For me, Black Ops 3 was like, okay, like I could work with this. So I mean, Black Ops 3 was good for me. I had a feel for the guns, like all the guns. I'm like, all right, like I could get them down.
The problem with Infinite Warfare, Infinity War from the rip, Infinite Warfare. My biggest problem with Infinite Warfare is the map layout. The maps don't make sense to me. Like,
they really don't.
Like Black Ops 3, when you play Black Ops, when you play any Treyarch game, Black Ops 1, World at War, Black Ops 2, whatever, they always have a 3-lane system. It works. You expect it. You know what you expect. You know how to run the spawns. You know how everything should operate. Infinite Warfare, I can't play the game because, first of all, I don't get streaks. It's rare when I get streaks in Infinite Warfare, because the littlest things happen. Like, I'll push a spawn expecting them not to spawn there, because I push the spawn and they end up spawning 2 feet behind me. Like, or they just pop up, or I'll spawn and they pop up in front of me. Like, I was like, it doesn't make sense to me. Black Ops 3, the spawns, especially TDM spawns in Black Ops 3 are kind of funny, especially on Nuketown. Like, I like to hold one spawn. Like, if I'm in yellow, I expect them not to spawn. If I'm the only one in yellow, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hold this spawn, so my team, if they die, they spawn back here, so I ain't gotta worry about the other team spawning behind me. It only takes that one person on the other team to spawn behind you and kill you, and then all of a sudden, everything's messed up on Nuketown.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
with Infinite Warfare, it's just stupid how they did the maps, because you'll be on Team Deathmatch and you guys spawn on 2 different sides across the map. as soon as you guys start dying and everything, and they're like in one corner of the map, you spawn in a whole different area of the map where you didn't even spawn at. You could spawn on the side of the map, you could spawn in the middle of the map. It's ridiculous. It's stupid, and they shouldn't have never done that.
We should never, in any Call of Duty game, should be spawning in the middle of the map. That
exactly.
There's no reason for you to be doing that.
Exactly, and with Modern Warfare Remastered, when that came out, I was hyped for it because it was Modern Warfare. Like who wouldn't be hyped? You know what I mean? Like if everybody that came started with Modern Warfare,
so I can't really say nothing. I can't stand COD 4. Oh my God.
I can't stand it no more. I can't stand it. Modern Warfare Remastered killed it for me because it got so old. Like now they're bringing
maps. Have you ever realized the maps really suck?
Yeah, they're bringing in new guns and everything. I'm just like, I don't want new guns. Like
it's not modern. You can't say it's Modern Warfare. It's not remastered. It's reimagined.
Yeah,
you have new guns. You have. If it was camos, cool.
Yeah,
I have no problem with camos, but when you start adding game-breaking items into the game, whether it's a new gun, because what the XMLAR or something like that.
Yeah,
I heard that gun is actually broken.
It is. It's one of the most OP guns in the game, and it's stupid. Half the guns in the game are not even real guns. They're not real. All the guns that were originally in Modern Warfare, they were real guns at that moment in time. Now that they're bringing all these new guns, it's like, okay, what the hell is this? Like, now you're bringing in futuristic guns?
That's the sniper rifle. I heard that. I've used it. I don't own it personally, but I've used it. That gun is... The cancel reload on that gun is ridiculous. You can shoot faster than an M4, the M4.
Yeah.
That's a sniper rifle. All you do is double tap triangle and automatically cancel reloads and you back to the next shot. It makes there's no reason a gun that is in the supply drop, behind supply drop. I mean, yeah, they say you can get it from those, what is it called? Those salvage points or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's still behind a supply drop. And you have to get supply drops to get the salvage, and to get the salvage you can unlock the guns. But if you say me, I play Modern Warfare Remastered every once in the blue moon, so I don't have much salvage. But everybody else who plays it religiously has all the new guns, has this and that. So because the guns are so good compared to the original guns that were in COD 4, I'm at a disadvantage now.
Yeah.
So you can't call it COD 4 Remastered if it's just not the regular guns in the game.
Exactly.
So people were like, it goes stale, people won't like it. COD 4, everybody said, oh, COD 4 reinvented the whole first-person shooter. At that time, COD 4, yes, was a great game.
Yep.
But when you play the maps, after you play from COD 4 to Infinite Warfare, and the maps, and how you play great maps, you play bad maps. Modern Warfare Remastered, Modern Warfare COD 4 has not really many good maps in it.
Yeah.
Bog gets old because you spawn in the same spot over and over again. And if the other team has a good sniper, you're not getting out your spawn, especially in domination.
You're fucked. Yeah, pretty much.
You're stuck at A or you're stuck at C.
Yep.
What else? Then you have then Bog has that spawn snipe that everybody loves to hit, which is annoying.
Yeah.
Then you have Downpour, which is a dark map in the first place, so you can't see anything until you run into the person.
Yeah.
I mean, just the maps period. I don't even remember. There's honestly not a map on there that I can say I can play 24/7. Shipment is God. Oh my God, Shipment. Let's not even start with Shipment.
Yeah,
where everybody can spawn and on top of you as soon as you spawn. So, I mean, maybe when COD 4 first came out, yeah, cool. Oh, it's amazing, something new. Multiplayer is great, amazing. But after you play good games, COD 4 is not that great of a game.
Yeah, in reality, it's not.
I mean, I can't really talk right now because I've never played COD 4 like ever, and because I've never had the chance to, because I started at Modern Warfare 2, and that's why I have a bias towards Modern Warfare 2, and I think to me it's my favorite game of all time, just because it's so nostalgic to me.
Modern Warfare 2 will always be the greatest Call of Duty of all time. There's no doubt about that.
I mean, you can't.
I always say Black Ops 2, and see, like I said, I'm 22, so I've been around when COD 4 first came out, and I was old enough to actually play the game, and so I actually knew what was going on. So COD 4. Then I had Modern Warfare 2, World at War.
It was Modern Warfare, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, then Black Ops 1, and then Modern Warfare 3. Black Ops 2. After that was Ghost, and then Advanced Warfare.
Black Ops 3.
And then it was
Black Ops 3,
Black Ops 3, and then Infinite Warfare. Yeah.
So I've played it. So I've played all of them.
I played all of them too.
I know I have friends who like Modern Warfare 3 is the best. Is the best. I would disagree with that.
That's
I hate Modern Warfare 3 personally. They have They have okay maps like Dome. I mean, how many times Infinity War can they remake Dome? Like,
right.
They do Dome in terms of all time.
It is the best Call of Duty of all time across every single platform.
Modern Warfare 3?
Yeah, it's the best. Yeah, I think
because Modern Warfare 2 was ended so well, and everybody wanted to play the finish playing the story. Because Modern Warfare was their best series. Once they went away from Modern Warfare and went to Ghost, that's where they dropped off.
I mean,
and they died.
Modern Warfare series is arguably the best series in Call of Duty. Like, I know Black Ops 1 is there, but I mean, Modern Warfare 2 started it all. Black Ops 1 wouldn't be there without Modern Warfare. I mean, that's just fact, because it started up the big hype of Call of Duty. And Black Ops 1 wouldn't have, like, a standard to go off of without Modern Warfare in that series.
But right now, if you had to give the crown to which developer team, who would you give it to? Sledgehammer, Treyarch, or Infinity Ward right now?
Infinity Ward, never in my life. I would still give it to Sledgehammer, just because I mean, it's amazing. I mean, you can't deny how good of games they've made. I mean, it's a legacy.
As the Call of Duty in the Call of Duty franchise, Sledgehammer, they helped Modern Warfare 3. They made Advanced Warfare, which changed the whole game. I'm not mad at Michael Condrey, because us as Call of Duty players and comp players and pub stompers and whatnot,
we were asking for it.
When we said we want to change, we weren't specific. We didn't say we want new weapons. We want more. We want more things to do in it. We want more content. We just said we want to change. Yeah. So when we asked for change, we weren't specific. So they're like, cool, we give you change. We'll do something different. We'll change the whole landscape of Call of Duty. And then when we got Advanced Warfare, we want to get mad. We didn't want to change. We didn't want that. Yeah, we didn't ask for what we wanted. We just said we want to change. I mean,
yeah, which we should have been more specific. In reality, everybody should have been like, we want this, and we want this, and they could have made that happen. But everybody's like, we want change. So they're like, all right, you want change? Here's your change. And everybody's like, what the hell is this? This is not what we wanted.
To me is Advanced Warfare wasn't that bad of a game. I could go back and play it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it was different. It was fun. Yeah. But it wasn't. What kills me the most about Call of Duty, and I could tell because my KD from Ghost, which was 2.9, 3.0, to Advanced Warfare when it dropped like a 1.9, 2.0. My biggest problem with that is because of the gunfights you end up getting into. I mean, you were not used to people chasing you down after you get away, but you run away from a gunfight because you know you ain't gonna win it, and that person can chase you down and catch you for seconds before round, or they can run away or jump higher than you and end up behind you, and that's what killed a lot. That's what killed the whole thing for me. Yeah. And that's what got me in trouble.
I mean,
Black Ops 3 comes in with the specialists, and specialists, I have nothing against specialists. I like the specialists. Yeah, Black Ops, Treyarch did the specialists. Infinite Warfare just copied and pasted their specialists.
Infinite Warfare, honestly, is a copy and paste of Black Ops 3, but worse. But, it's like a horrible copy and paste. It's like saying, hey, you copied my homework, but change it. And that's what they did to make it like, that's literally what they did. They made it shitty as hell. Yeah, Infinite Warfare is the worst game ever. It's the worst Call of Duty I've ever played in my life.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
For Advanced Warfare, for me, I'm kind of like equal to it because it got me back into Call of Duty because I saw the new movement, and to me, I didn't even think Call of Duty. Like, I didn't think Call of Duty's name was attached to it because I just saw a video of it that someone showed me. So I was thinking a brand new franchise, a brand new game. Then I realized it was Call of Duty, and I was like, okay, I'll see how this goes. But, I mean, I'll always like it because it got me back into Call of Duty and everything. But you also have to hate it because it brought in supply drops and new weapons and everything like that, which, of course, is a big problem in today's games, like Modern Warfare Remastered, like you guys were saying. So you always have to have that in the back of your head about what
it wouldn't be a big problem if it was like CSGO. Yeah. CSGO did great with supply drops. Overwatch does great with supply drops. I play Overwatch. Well, I played it. I don't have any more. But
yeah, because it's cosmetic only. It's only skins and everything.
Yeah,
like that.
And that's what everybody kept. That's what Michael Condrey kept saying. That's what Treyarch kept saying. That's what even Infinity Warfare said first. And Raven, all four of those, we're gonna have supply drops, but it's gonna be cosmetic only. We're gonna have, but see, what Sledgehammer did, they said variants. We didn't know what variants were. We're like, okay, we're gonna have different guns. They're gonna have different camos. Oh, that's cool, you know. But then we got Advanced Warfare. Those variants meant they're different they have different stats. They kill faster, they shoot faster, they have this and that change them from the base gun. Then you get Treyarch, we're only going to have cosmetics. But we went, 6 months? And we were like, okay. And they only had cosmetics. We're like, cool. This is what we're asking for. And then the MX Garand dropped. MP40 dropped. Not MP40, was it?
HP.
Well, yeah, it was
HP.
It was HG40. That dropped, and they were like, what happened to just cosmetics only? And then Infinity Ward came out with their trash game, which we just gave up hope on them. And then Raven came out with, they're saying, we're going to have Modern Warfare Remastered. Everybody's like, okay. And then nobody said anything about supply drops in COD 4. And then we got supply drops.
Yeah, when I heard about the supply drops in Modern Warfare Remastered, I'm like, alright, I could deal with it, because all they're doing is just camos, call signs, or camos, emblems, and all that crap. It's just titles. That's it. So I'm like, alright.
They promised there's not gonna be no. So we're like,
exactly. And with melee weapons, I could care less. I'm like, alright, melee weapons, cool. Like that's not gonna be a big deal to me. But as soon as I saw, exactly. So as soon as I saw like the XMLR, I'm like, what? I was like, what is this? I was so confused. I'm like, they said no new guns. What did they do? They brought in new guns. I tried it. I'm like, I kind of like it, but at the same time, I was like, this is not the Modern Warfare Remastered that they promised. They broke that promise and said, we're only gonna do supply drops for camos and everything, and no guns. What they do? They brought in guns, and they keep bringing in more guns, and I'm like, that Modern Warfare Remastered is just killed for me. I don't play no more because all these people I play against, they have all these new weapons, and I'm just dying. I'm like, all right, I have a disadvantage because I have none of these new weapons. And I'm just like, all right, you know what? I'm done. That's why me personally, the only game I actually really grind, and I'm like, I can still play today. I can play for years. Is Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege, because it feels so good. The way the movement and everything, the guns, everything is just so. Sometimes things are not balanced just because of connection. Sometimes the guns are OP. Sometimes they're not OP. There's certain characters that are OP, there's certain characters that are not OP. But it's all based on how you play, your play style. If you're running and gunning, you're pretty much screwed, because as soon as you try to run in there, you're done. They will smoke you. I've learned my lesson from that. So for me, Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege is my game right now. That's like the game I love, and I think Tom Clancy is right now. Rainbow Six Siege, it kills Call of Duty. It just destroys it. For me, it destroys it, because like,
I mean,
like that's just how I feel.
I mean, we're supposed to hate supply drops and everything, but it does give us more money to make better games. Like, I think Black Ops 3 made over a couple million in microtransactions, so it pushes us to make a better game next time they're up. So I guess that does technically help us if we do buy some microtransactions, but I do believe that overall it just hurts the game instead of helping it. But you also have to see the side of it does technically help it because it can afford better graphics and just better movement and everything basically.
At the same time, when Infinite Warfare came out, they effed up with putting Modern Warfare Remastered. The only way you can play Modern Warfare Remastered is if you buy Infinite Warfare. The only way you could play Modern Warfare Remastered was if you buy Modern Warfare or Infinite Warfare, and you couldn't even sell the disc. If you buy the disc with Modern Warfare Remastered as the code, and you sell the disc, you were screwed because Modern Warfare Remastered, you have to have the Infinite Warfare disc in your system to play Modern Warfare Remastered. And that's where everybody's like, we want the game separately. We don't want Infinite Warfare, we just Modern Warfare Remastered. So that's where they got us at.
But now that it's separately, people are really still not buying Modern Warfare Remastered because
exactly
the whole new weapons in it. People and what's crazy, what people and what I was reading, I don't know who I think I was watching Chaos X Silencer.
Yeah.
He said that when you go to GameStop, I have the Definitive Edition, the metal, the steelbook and all that. So I bought the most expensive one.
Yeah.
That right now, if you go to GameStop and buy it, that right now is I want to say $59.
Yeah.
And then the regular Infinite Warfare is what, $29. And then you have COD 4 by itself is what, $49.99. It's $50 for this COD 4. But then you have the Infinite Warfare Deluxe, where you have Infinite Warfare and COD 4 for $10 more. I mean, do the math. Why would you? I mean, you don't want to buy and play Infinite Warfare, but would you rather just buy that one and then, just in case you maybe one day you want to slide it in, you have Infinite Warfare and COD 4 instead of just having COD 4 for $40? You give in $10 more and got Infinite Warfare 2.
Yeah.
So COD 4 by itself, if it came out from the rip by itself, Infinite Warfare would have made no money.
Yeah, Infinite Warfare, I guarantee you would have had way less than 1 million people buying it. Because from the beginning, everybody was like, I really don't want to buy it, but the only way they could get Modern Warfare Remastered, and the only reason why everybody bought Infinite Warfare is because Modern Warfare Remastered. But now that Modern Warfare Remastered is sold separately, and everybody's like, what the hell are these new guns? Nobody's gonna want to buy it separately now because everybody like they're starting to notice that Modern Warfare Remastered is messing up. They promised us no new guns, they broke that promise, and now they're just giving us new guns, and they're like, nobody wants to buy Infinite Warfare anymore because they don't want Modern Warfare Remastered. They don't want Infinite Warfare or Modern Warfare Remastered. In that case, because Modern Warfare Remastered is having all these new futuristic guns, and do they really think, like, if they saw it separately now, like, do they really think that's going to help in any way? Nobody wants Modern Warfare Remastered anymore just because of the new guns. And the people that do are people that love these new guns, people that actually want these things. And the people that don't want these things, they're like, we don't want these no more. We don't want this. We want old school. We want guns that are real. We don't want guns that are fake and just they're overpowered and they shouldn't be in the game in the first place.
Yeah, they are overpowered. I mean, granted, there's overpowered guns in Black Ops 3 that were not in the original game. M16, overpowered.
Mm-hmm.
I've been one bursted by that gun more than I've been one bursted by it in that whole year, almost 2 years cycle for Black Ops 3, because Black Ops 3 is still coming out content, still coming out with weapons, double XP. So that game is 2 years. That game has been going for 2 years strong. It's going stronger than Infinite Warfare is this whole year. Because let's talk about Infinite Warfare. The third map pack came out, and they were no trailer. They just dropped it. Yeah. So that tells you for Infinite Warfare, they know nobody wants this game. They know that World War II is so hyped up that why would they come out with a trailer with Infinite Warfare, their map pack 3, and be like, everybody's looking at it like, why would you do this, Infinite Warfare? Y'all killing the whole COD hype train. So they just threw it out there on a Tuesday, and that tells you how bad Infinite Warfare is. And Infinity Ward knows how bad that game is, that they won't even do a trailer for it. They just drop a map pack. I don't. That has not happened since. That's never happened. Even COD 4 had trailers for their map packs.
Yep.
So that's the thing. Treyarch's still coming out with guns, which the only gun I really want that's in Treyarch right that is in Black Ops 3 right now is the AN-94. That gun, I've used that gun plenty of times. Same sound. It has the same sound, has the same reload, the same YY. It's amazing. The AN-94 is a great gun, and I thought about some money for it, but I was like, no. So I'm gonna get it, but I'm not in the, I'm gonna just let it happen.
Yeah, in my opinion, when the AN-94 came out, I was like, holy crap, they brought a gun from Black Ops 2. Like, I hope they didn't change it. Like, when I heard about it, I'm like, nah, there's no way this could be happening. Like, I thought it was fake. And I saw videos coming out, I'm like, what? Like, they actually brought it out. And last night and this morning, I was grinding for a triple play just to get the gun. I ended up just getting a sniper and that, I forgot, it's an assault rifle. I low-key hate it because it has to charge up to shoot it. But now it's like...
That weird HLX gun?
Yeah, it's the first DLC assault rifle they came with on Black Ops 3. I don't know what it's called. I really hate it though. Yeah, but I don't know. The only thing like for me is just all these new DLC weapons. Just they make you not want to play the game anymore because everybody, like the people that have it, just too overpowered. They have the most overpowered attachments and everything. And they're too good with it. That's the problem. Like, when these people that have them, they're super good, and they're like the top of the leaderboard, they're winning every single game. It's just like, what the hell? Like, you can't win against these guys unless you get them from behind, or you catch them off guard or something.
Nah, you put an M8 in my hands any day of the week, and I can take out a top tier M16 player. My M8 shot is ridiculous. My M8, and I'm just saying, my M8 shot is god tier. My Razorback shot is god tier. Me and the VMP have a love-hate relationship. Me and the VMP, one game I can do a great game with VMP. The next game, he doesn't want to kill anybody. I just get hit markers. I don't know how Scumpy does it, but for me, the VMP does not like me. The Weevil's pretty good. The Kuda's broken. Nobody's talking about the Kuda. The Kuda is still broken to this day.
Yeah. That was honestly the first gun I got gold on Black Ops 3.
I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty mad when they nerfed the Vesper because that gun was so overpowered before they buffed it.
Oh yeah, it was really
that gun was buffed, nerfed, buffed again.
That was my favorite weapon until they nerfed it the first time. I was like, oh, there's no point.
They couldn't figure out They couldn't figure out an equal playing ground for that gun because that gun, the fire rate was too fast.
Oh, it was ridiculous.
It was a Scorpion on steroids. The Scorpion, you could control the Scorpion. The Vesper, you would shoot and all of a sudden you're automatically empty and you barely killed the first guy.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what happened to all my bullets? So I mean, you got the.
I think we need to talk about the Brecci.
Oh my god, that gun. I call that the street killer. That shotgun right there has knocked me off of so many streaks in Black Ops 3.
Bro,
it's annoying.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like, it's 2-shot from like medium range, and it shouldn't be because the Haymaker, which is an automatic, it's like a 4-shot from medium range, and long shot's still like a 3. It's like a 3 burst, and I just think it's ridiculous. Because
what's crazy to me about the Brecci should never. If it's gonna be like that, if it's gonna be semi-automatic and you can just spam it with rapid fire once you put rapid fire on, it should have a distance where it cuts off.
Yeah.
That thing is killing me from AR range.
Like,
there's no reason it should be shooting that far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And doing that much damage. Like, if I see somebody run at me with a Brecci, if I have an AR, I just expect to die. And they always show up when I'm like 50 off of a freaking Wraith or 100 off a Wraith. They always show up. I don't understand. That Brecci has never been fixed in that game.
It's the worst timing, but
yeah, I just I don't know. Black Ops 3, I love it I love it, but I hate it at the same time because I'll be good for one day I'll be doing amazing. Next day I just feel like I can't do it. Like, what the fuck? I can't get no kills, nothing. And it's starting to get to the point where I'm playing Black Ops 3 more often just so I can get back into the hang of it, because I stopped playing. I think I stopped playing for like about a month, maybe almost 2. I could have gone 2, but I didn't. And I started playing again. I'm like, dude, I cannot get back into the feel of this. Like, Black Ops 3, I used to be so good, and now I'm just like, I'm crap. Now I'm slowly getting back into my Black Ops 3 routine where I'm like, okay, I'm going to play a little bit a day, see how I do. If I get pissed off, I'm off. Like, I ain't trying to get mad. So whenever I get mad, what's it called? I just like, you know what? I'm going to either play a different game or I'm going to get off, listen to music. I'm going to just do something that just get my mind off of this so I can cool down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black Ops 3 I love Black Ops 3, but at the end of the day, Black Ops 3 is known to piss me off. Like, it could be one game, and you just go on a death streak because your team, either your team's bad, or the other team especially on domination, the other team would push into your spawn, and for some reason you just can't stop spawning there, and you just keep dying, and it ends up pissing me off. I just like, look. Me personally, I have to keep playing until I have a good game, but I don't know. It actually enrages me, and it sucks.
I just need the right map. Once I get the right map and decent teammates and just decent enemies, I should be good to hit maybe 1 clip. But if I play for like an hour or 2, then I'm bound to hit a clip just because it's just a Black Ops 3 way. Like, if you're good at sniping, or just any weapon, if you're just good at the game, you're bound to hit a clip because of just the map setup and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I know. Give me a Newtown hardpoint. I'm gonna drop guarantee. I have never dropped less than 65 kills in a hardpoint on Newtown. The most I ever dropped on Newtown hardpoint was probably like 130. But I don't drop anything less than 65 kills. Because I can control the spawns, first of all, and that's my biggest thing. If I'm on a team that's not controlling spawns, it's gonna piss me off because I like controlling spawns.
Oh yeah.
Because I know Newtown, if I'm not running a Razorback, I'm running inmate. I like to be anchored, and I like to sit there, and I like to hold the spawns and play the game I want to. But if I have a teammate who's just with a breccie, because most people know with the breccies, running around the map being stupid and end up pushing the spawns, and they end up spawning behind me, I'm gonna be pissed. Because that's my biggest thing. If I like to hold spawns. If I can't hold spawns, then I don't want to play the game no more.
Yeah. Alright, so I have an announcement to make. Today, I just got my diploma today. This morning I woke up, I called my school, I was like, hey, is my diploma ready? And they told me, yeah, I just gotta go sign it. So I was hyped. I was like, fuck yes, I'm about to get my diploma. Took a shower and everything. Went over there, got my diploma, went to go see my girl real quick, surprised her because she didn't even know I was going to go over real quick. Went out with the family and everything. Honestly, it's to all you guys out there that are in high school, that are going to be seniors, or you're barely going to high school, you're going to be a freshman, or whatever the case may be. Dude, honestly, it's an amazing feeling to graduate, because it's 4 years of your life that matter the most, that basically places you, or basically kind of, how do I put it, determines how your future is going to be. Because if you have fucked up grades your freshman, sophomore, junior year, and your senior year all of a sudden you do good, or you barely pass, and you want to go to college, dude, the colleges are not going to accept you. But man, I'm honestly just grateful for my family being there for me, you know, supporting me the whole way through. Even though my parents were pissed off at me a lot because I would fuck up a lot with my grades, and then I'll pick them back up, and I'll fuck up again. I fucked up a lot, but I still did it. And it might be a little bit late, but I still did it. And I'm just grateful my family was there for me. They never gave up on me. They always pushed me to do better. I'm grateful for my girl. You know, she never gave up on me. She's always pushed me to do better. When I wanted to give up, she's like, nah, you ain't giving up. Like, that's not the Xavier. No, my name's Xavier, by the way. I just said my fucking name. I don't give a shit. But she's like she's always been there for me, you know, for the past 8 months. We're about to be 9 months and pretty soon. And we're already engaged and everything. You know, she's just been there for me through the whole thing, and I'm just really grateful that she was there for me through the whole thing. But that's all I had to say. That's my announcement. Is this the end of the stream, you guys, or the podcast?
High school. Talking about high school can go to that could be a whole different 3-hour conversation right there.
This is like already like 40 some minutes. So I think we should stop here before we go for another 2 hours or something.
Yeah.
So definitely high school. We'll definitely talk about high school in the next podcast, because this definitely worked out good. I think this podcast will keep working. So I definitely know we're gonna definitely talk about in the next few podcasts. We're definitely gonna talk about the female community in Call of Duty, and I know we got 2 females lined up.
3. I think it's 3 actually.
3?
Yeah,
3.
3.
They want to talk
3
about stuff.
That
and
we're talking about, because I mean, personally on my level, I know the e-girl situation and the different types of COD girls. So that's gonna be interesting right there.
Yeah. And also we have another person.
I'm really excited for that.
Also, we have another person that's going to be on the podcast with us. His name's Flex. He couldn't make it today, so hopefully next podcast he will be with us.
And we haven't decided on how many times a week or how many times a month we're going to do the podcast. Yeah. We're just filling it out. We're going to see, but we're definitely going to have. We're actually going to. What I'm working on right now with a brand is I'm going to get an actual podcast channel that for people who are not really into the Call of Duty videos, so they don't have to unfortunately follow my channel or Vision's channel or even Rhythm's channel. They can just follow the podcast channel. But I'm actually getting. I don't know. I'm getting a video that's looped around, so it can match. So how long ever we're talking, the video keeps looping, and we have like little background music and whatnot. But I'm working on that. But that's the biggest thing right now, is just we're trying to fill out people the podcast and how not to talk about the same thing every week or whenever we do the podcast. Yeah. But y'all should definitely expect more podcasts from us 3 and Flex, and then we'll have special guests today. We're talking. Want to say anything? Well, I was saying, anybody else have anything they want to say before we cut this podcast off?
I'm good.
All I have to say is I'm really excited to talk about the female community in gaming. I'm really excited for that. I know my best friend is. Y'all know who my best friend is. You guys will find out who my best friend is.
She looks like
whenever we talk about
someone.
The female community. Yes.
That's for those who don't know, the female community, there's a lot in that. It's just it's crazy. It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were bad when it comes to COD communities. How we always talk about each other. How we always get mad when we lose, and we always blame the other team for cheating. Yeah, it happens, but the female COD community is on a whole different level than what we can even fathom. Like, they always go after each other. Like, nobody can ever do anything good in there without somebody talking down to them. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, hopefully we can explore it next episode when we have all 3 of those people on to talk about what they need to talk about and everything like that.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
but as for now, that's the podcast. That's is King Relic here with Rhythm and Vision. I want to thank both of y'all for being on the podcast today.
I'm glad to be here.
Anytime.
We'll see you on the next podcast. Your boys out. Peace.